So as a child, moving around so much, there are exciting adventures, but at the same time, it can affect you, mentally, emotionally, relationships, family dynamic.
Absolutely.
Did that affect you in personal ways or relationships?
Yeah, I think it did. I would like to say, like, always being the new kid on the block certainly affected me. It always required me to have like high self-esteem, but
Was it a cover-up?
in some ways it was a cover-up because, like, as much as I loved my family and I loved being home, like, it wasn't always the best, right? There was a great deal of abuse and heartache that where I felt like school became an escape mechanism. And yes, I understand I just said abuse, and like I do have this tell-all book that I am in the process of releasing that will come out by the end of this summer. So to all my viewers, please stay tuned. Follow me on social media. Follow me on my website. I will certainly come out with much more information regarding this book. But yeah, because like I said, as dark and or as dim as those moments might have been, overall, my life was really good. It was definitely something that I am pleased with, and healing certainly had to come about and play a major role. And so, like I said, school became that kind of like escape mechanism that allowed me to kind of flourish throughout life.
Wow. I'm finding things out with you guys, and like I said, Corey's a good friend of mine, and I really want to understand because you're so kind and you're so wonderful, and it's hard to hear that you went through an abuse, and there's, like you said, there's so much to it. But I think something that your viewers and maybe especially kids can relate is when it comes to school, some do escape the home life abuse. What did school life look like for you?
Man, school was like the gateway to my imagination. I had some of the greatest mentors life could have ever thrown before me. Like my coaches, whether that was in track and field or football, whether it was my English professor who, encouraged me to get out there and put my poems on paper and like speak them into crowds. Like school became a vessel whereby I could find an identity for myself through my own knowing, through my own learning. It too reflected a great deal of my internal turmoil and struggles, meaning I fought a lot in school. I happened to be...
You fought?
Well, not by choice, but, when you're this kid who has that high-pitched voice and, like, other kids think that they can, like,
so
walk
you were
over
bullied.
you. Well, no, they attempted to bully me, but, like, every bit of me fought back. Every bit of me cultivated a world whereby I stood up for myself, or at least I felt forced to stand up for myself. I certainly seen what it would like for kids to be the bullied ones and like go through that demise in their head and like it's showing life. And I could not find myself being that way. I couldn't find myself scared of anyone. And so I always fought. I always stood up to the challenges that, came about. But it wasn't an environment whereby that was my norm as much as it was a moment of awareness about myself. Like every time I would get in my head about the way the world would think of me, I would somehow cultivate a fight up that I needed to like overcome, and I would. But yeah, school became the greatest gift the world gave me.
It sounds like the Corey that I know today, it's always been inside of you.
Yeah.
I know that you mentioned before, like pranks at home, and I'm sure that like in school and stuff like that, he hasn't played a prank on me yet. But to hear that, everything that you're saying now, it's just such an empowerment. I know when we talk, you always bring this inspiration to me, and you probably had a lot of friends in school. Because I can't imagine someone I know people tested you, but you were probably like one of those popular kids too.
Not quite. Well, so no, let me not say that. I was popular in the sense of, yes, I played sports, popular sports, whereby, the school knew my name. They knew of me, but like, I was never popular for being the best of the best at anything, right? Whether it was class clown, or whether it was MVP, or whether it was, a quarterback, or whether it was the fastest person on the team. Like, I was known for the people I was connected to. I was known for like just always being vibrant and alive and like full of life. I was known for, every bit of that which I'm known for today. This high vibrational, kid who was just always happy and like never really down. Like, I could always encourage or lift somebody up. It didn't matter what part or time of my life I lived. It was part of me.